Another weekend of football and another weekend sure to combine politics and football. Hey everybody, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Well, Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears kicked off this evening, and the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers had asked fans at Lambeau Field earlier in the week to link arms and show unity. Again, unity for what? Well, no one's really answered that question because what Colin Kaepernick started taking a knee for, well, that whole narrative has pretty much been busted if you actually look at the stats. But we'll get into that at some other time. But Aaron Rodgers wanted the fans to link arms just as the football teams would do. Well, the fans really didn't do that. According to multiple reports on social media, most fans stood up, placed their hand over their heart, and sang the national anthem. In fact, when the large flag on the field was unfurled, most fans, you heard a chant throughout Lambeau Field of USA, USA, USA. That should send a message to not only the Packers, but also to the NFL. The fact that CBS had to zoom all over the stadium and finally were able to find five people who were linking arms, that shows you that most fans continue to agree that these protests need to get out of the national anthem. You can protest just about anywhere else you want to. You want to protest in the end zone, go ahead and do so. You want to protest on your own time, go ahead and do so. But the protests during the national anthem are not appreciated. Now, I will say this: I do appreciate at least a little bit more when the players actually stand up. I don't see why the players can't link arms and put their hand over their heart at the same time. To me, it goes towards a more disrespect of the flag, an intentional disrespect of the national anthem and of the flag. A couple of different headlines here that I think are interesting to point out as we go into the weekend, and all eyes will be on the NFL to see what exactly the players, the owners, the NFL overall does. Headline from Bloomberg: Donald Trump versus pro football is a ratings game the NFL can't win. And then they interviewed someone here who is with a consulting company, Alan Admonson, who said, quote, "The best thing for the NFL would be to divorce itself from politics and focus on making the game safer, more entertaining, and appealing to everybody, but the environment they are in is so polarizing." Let's not forget, Donald Trump didn't start this. The NFL started this, but Donald Trump and a lot of fans really want to see this thing end. Something else that I thought was interesting, and that will be dissected mainly by those in the sports media, the NBA commissioner, and the NBA is seen by, well, I think many and just about everybody, as a league that is very in favor of its players being activists. It's a very activist league in the NBA. Well, the commissioner of the NBA came out today and said, "I fully expect our players to stand for the national anthem as is required by league rules." Wow. So even the NBA, the big activist league, is slapping around the NFL and saying, yeah, hey, we kind of expect our players to stand for the national anthem. They can be activists anytime they want, but we really do expect them to stand during the national anthem. Very interesting times that we're living in. Personally, and I've said this before, I want politics out of sports. And I know you can't fully get it out of sports. There's always going to be a tinge to it, and that's fine. But the big focus that we have now on politics and sports, the big combination that we have now of politics and sports, let's get it out of there. My hope is that NFL teams will start standing up, will start saluting the flag, will start singing the national anthem, and we can go back to the NFL just being fun, and we can all go back to agreeing that Roger Goodell is trying to make the game not as fun anymore. That's what my hope is. I want the NFL to be fun. I'm a football fan. I love football, and I want the politics out of it. I want the big, heavy politics out of the NFL, and I think most fans do as well. I salute the Green Bay Packer fans for refusing to listen to Aaron Rodgers and link arms during the national anthem. So kudos to the Packer fans who decided, no, we're going to stand and we're going to salute the flag. We're going to sing the national anthem and we're going to chant USA, USA, USA. That is a message that the folks at the NFL league offices should hear, and Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers should hear as well. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. Have a great weekend. We'll talk later.